Alright, cross your fingers, because this is going to be pretty crazy. I think we'll be lucky if it even gets off the ground with this much weight, but here we go. In 3, 2, 1, ignition. Whoa, what happened? What? No! They survived! No thrust going on here at all. Oh, and those... Oh. They survived again! Ignition! Aha! And we have liftoff! Yep, right about there. And burn. I don't think we're gonna have any luck here. This engine is not powerful enough to push this into an orbit. Oh no, I did not actually equip this with the proper systems to land safely. Oh, we are in horrible shape. There's no way they're getting into orbit. There's no way they're surviving the landing either. Because I forgot to put parachutes on it. Let's revert the flight back to the VAB. Genius. Absolutely genius. Yeah, don't put parachutes on it or anything. Alright, well, let's try something a little bit different then. Let's go ahead and put another fuel tank on this stage. I think that may be a prudent use of resources. And let's put some parachutes on, why don't we? I think that's a fantastic idea. Ah, here we go. Radial mount parachute. Ah, very good. We'll do 2 shoots, like so. Heh, there we go. That's a much better idea. Let's make a new stage and move the rocket down to that stage. Save. Let's try this one now. 3, 2. Oh, wait. Nothing! I'm going to disable this one. Because I think the one more centrally located will do a better job. Alright, let's try this again. In 3, 2, 1, launch! And we're off and running, and we do have a decent amount of wiggling. I think we're gonna let it go and just see how well it holds up. No, I'm not happy with that idea at all. We're going to just do our best to keep it on course manually. I'm not sure what's causing that with the wiggling, especially if I have one of the SASs disabled. I don't know if this is just too tall of a stack. I wouldn't think so. Might be worth putting some struts maybe from the nose cones here up. I'm not sure. But even without the computer on, we're doing pretty decent. Or at least heading straight up this time. A little bit of a rotation going. I don't know if I can maybe cancel that out a little bit. Nope. I'd rather use my resources keeping the ship pointed straight up. Should be running out of fuel here relatively shortly on this first stage. Whoa. Hang in there. slowly but surely losing control over this spacecraft. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! Oh no! It fell apart! That's a horrible idea. Oh wow. Let's go ahead and deploy the chutes then. Shall we? And hopefully, we can at least recover these guys. Man, what the heck happened? It was going so well. That stuff's like out of sight now. Can I find it on the map? Maybe it's just gone. Maybe it just blew up. Well, that did not go very well at all. And we're gonna have to land pretty much right next to the space center, so hopefully that goes okay. Well, we can try the struts, I guess. We'll just revert the flight now. Okay, well, we've added some support beams here that will hopefully lessen the amount of wobbling that we get. And we're going to be scientific about it. We're going to only change that variable, so I am going to disable the top SAS, and hopefully we will have better luck this time. So SAS on, throttle up to about, say, 70, 75, and here we go again in 3, 2, 1, launch! So far, so good. It is wobbling pretty decent at the top, but not too worried about it. Do these guys have gimbals? Try locking the gimbals. See if that helps at all. The gimbaling is where the rocket nozzle itself will actually move back and forth. Oh look! Locking the gimbals helped tremendously. We get a nice straight steady flight now. Apparently that was the problem. Ah, fantastic! Alright, so next time lock the gimbals on the outer engines. Got it. Lesson learned. Fantastic. Wow. This is our best rocket flight yet. So we'll just keep a straight and steady upward course for the time being. And probably sometime after staging we'll try a slight gravity turn. We'll pitch over here towards this side of the trackball, the nav ball. And oh, that's coming up here very shortly. Drop those. And let's go ahead and pitch over this way a bit. Say maybe 10 degrees or so. That ought to do it. And the SAS is trying to compensate a little bit. It's rocking back and forth, but that's fine. We're also in a higher, thinner altitude here, thinner atmosphere, so I'm going to bump the engine up all the way. Although we are getting some overheat, apparently, so let me just turn it down a notch there. Yeah, alright, I'm happy with that. How are we doing? Apoapsis is getting up there. We're at 27 kilometers. Will be the top of our trajectory at the moment and continuing to climb. That's fantastic news. Let's pitch over just a little bit more. And 80,000, not too shabby. Alright, so let's put a maneuver in, say about here, where we will widen things out a bit. Okay, we'll say about there, then. That looks excellent. And they want us to burn for over a minute. So let's start our burn very, very soon here. In fact, let's start burning now as we get on course for it. Lock into that trajectory there. Got the RCS on to help us maneuver. Alright. So far, so good. How we doing on fuel? Doing really, really well on fuel, actually. Which is exciting. Coming along, that delta V, that change in our velocity, ticking down as we make progress towards it. Lots of rocking back and forth at the moment. Let's turn the SAS off for now. Alright, and stage. Alright, unfortunately that delta V is going to be going down a lot slower. I'm going to actually pitch up this way a bit. Give us just a little bit of a velocity, or not a velocity, an altitude bump. Seem to be doing all right though. We're still ahead of our apoapsis, which is what we want. We're pretty much at it now. So now things start getting a little dodgy, but I think we might be able to make this. Let's, can we time warp? I don't think it'll let us. No, because the ship is throttled up. That's fine though. Alright, we're past this maneuver. Now we just got to keep an eye on our trajectory and hope it turns into an orbit sooner rather than later, please. Orbital velocity is increasing significantly. It's just a waiting game at this point. It's our altitude right now. We're still technically in space, which is a good thing. Oh, we're getting real close. Oh, this orbit's going to be awfully wonky. We're skimming on the top of the atmosphere a bit now. The space music suddenly cut out, which is never a good sign. Periapsis is going to be popping out the backside of the planet here very shortly. Apoapsis is up pretty high. Periapsis is getting up there. I would like to try and basically bring this all the way around to the ship, or as much as I can. We're at 64. If I can get this into the 60s, I'll be respectably happy with it. So at least then I think we will make it around to the apoapsis without too much difficulty. Alright, let's cut the engines there. When we get around to this side, woo, that's a nice tall orbit. I didn't realize. When we get around to this side, we'll pull the periapsis up a little bit. Not too far. Let's see, that's got it at 74, 75. 75 sounds good to me. And then we'll add a second maneuver here to actually bring the apoapsis on this side down to something a little bit more circular. Say about that. Looks good. Alright, so let's check on our guys. They seem to be in pretty decent shape. Altitude's still going down. Things will be much happier when the altitude starts going up. Let's get ourselves rotated here for the next burn. Who looks like a command module guy? I think Nedson. I think you get to go into the command module. So let's EVA you. And there you are. On the side of your little ship here. And let's go ahead and back down the ladder. And off into space we go. Now, where is the hatch? On the other side, okay. Let's put your jetpack on before we get too far away from the thing here. And let's head down and over. And see if we can't keep the lights on there so we can see what we're doing. Very touchy. Ooh. Why is he not changing? Go up. Why is he not changing orientation to match the way I'm looking? Do I have to like hit a key to do that now? It didn't used to be that way. Oh, we're back in the space altitude. Oop, oop. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Oop, grab. Oh, no, he didn't do it. Get your rockets back on. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, you goof. And hip. Grab. I said grab. You didn't grab when I said grab. Grab. Nope, nope, no! Arrgh. How do I rotate you? That rotates that way. How do I go the other way? Because this is not what I want from you right now. Got plenty of pack fuel. Have to hold control or something? Nope, that's nope, 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 nope. That's that control. Alright. Just right up to the hatch. And board. Nope, nope. There you go. Yeah, you got it. And board. Yay! So now he's in here. I think I have to click the hatch to see. There we go. Nedson Kerman's in there. And where's the hatch for this one? There it is. Thumble and Robal are in there. Beautiful. We've lost all our maneuvers, though. So let's replan those, shall we? Let's get the periapsis up to... Whoa, that's way more than I wanted. That looks about right. Alright, let's just execute that maneuver, shall we? Rather than planning out two and then losing them again. So we're going to time warp up. And that will do the job. Let's burn. Oh yeah, this won't take much at all. And cut it off. Oh, cut it off! Ah! What did I actually end up with? A much bigger... I ended up with a much bigger, What's going on here? I want to get rid of this. But how do I get rid of it? Control? No! Oh my gosh! How do I get rid of this? I want to get rid of this maneuver. I want it to be done. I can't seem to cancel it. I guess I could go on another spacewalk. So we ended up with a periapsis of 100, which is not what I wanted, but that's fine. I guess we can just use this one, just drag this around to the other side and see about getting our apoapsis down to about 100 if we can. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. That'll work. And we're already lined up for it, as it turns out, so we'll just fast forward around to the other end of this orbit. And we're almost there. Got it. That's as close as we're gonna get. Alright, next up we're going to do some... Can I get rid of it now? I can. We'll do some docking maneuvers. Alright, for the docking, we're going to need to decouple. And can we lose this shield? Because that's going to be kind of in the way. I can't do anything with it maybe because I'm not selected. There. This. Yeah, that might be an issue. I did not anticipate that. Oh well, we'll make do. We'll see how it works. Let's switch back over here. We'll get this opened up. And we will control from here so that we are properly oriented. And then we are going to set... Uh-oh. I can't seem to set that as my target. Apparently because that thing is in the way. Huh. Okay, I've set something as a target. Oh, okay, that guy's my target now. Alright, well, let's give it a shot and let's see if it holds together. So let's flip ourselves around. Otherwise, I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking and I'm trying to come up with an explanation of why that would have done that. And I'm not having any luck. Alright, let's get on the mark here. Very good. Now, let's see here. Can we translate? Nope. I want to translate this way. Oops, that was the wrong button. Is it I? Yes. Okay, and then forward. Yep. There we go. Now we're actually heading towards it. Closing in. Let's try and stop that drift if we can. I wonder, with the SAS on, can I still... Oh, I can still adjust things a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. 0.5 meters per second seems reasonable. So that's going to be here in about 15 meters left. That'll be about 30 seconds. Now this looks funky to me. But it says we're on course, so we're going to keep it. Translate a little bit, though. Alright, let's slow it down. Ooh, moment of truth. Does this docking system actually work? Oh, you gonna dock? That guy looks like he's turning. Come on. Do it. Make with the kissy face. It is not docking. How do you do this then? Alright. Well, let's back off. That is very unfortunate. Well, at this point, I think our best bet... Let's just hold position here. Let's switch over. So you can't do anything with this docking ring. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Alright, we're going to have you go EVA and rejoin your friends over in the other vessel. So we'll let go. Get your rockets on. And head over this way. Oop. Where is the hatch? Here is the hatch. Okay, he's matching my movements now. Maybe I just was doing it wrong. Get on there, please. There we go. Grab and board. Fantastic. And I just realized that I didn't want to do that yet. Because I want to set this on a crash course. I don't want this floating up here for forever. So, let's send Kerbal out to do that. That seems reasonable. Can I not control it from here? Oh, I can't even control it from this module? This is just like a box. Oh, no. I've done everything wrong here. Can I throttle it up? No, I can't do anything with it. Alright, well. Can't do anything with it. Guess we'll just leave it be. So we'll just point ourselves opposite the way we're going. Lock in. And activate the engine. See, now, that... maybe it's because maybe I couldn't do what I wanted to do over here because I didn't have a proper command module, so I couldn't actually do anything. I might have to add a command module instead of that hitchhiker thing. Alright. Another lesson learned. Well, goodbye, space junk. Perhaps, we'll have better luck next time, I guess. I want to not have a target. How do I not target anything? I'm not trying to switch vessels. Oh, this was a... Hold on a second. This was a horrible idea. I have, like, nowhere I can land. We're gonna have to aim for that lake or something. Oh, this could be interesting. Where's the marker? There's the marker. Just lock right in on that. And do our best to get over there. Because I don't think this thing's going to survive a land touchdown. I'm not even convinced it's going to survive a water touchdown because I'm pretty sure I did not include any kind of... Nope, this is all one chunk. So I got to touch this whole thing down, and that's just horrendous. I don't think that I have any kind of... I guess we can turn that on. But I have no way to... Oh, I didn't need an SAS up here, because I got this guy. Yeah. This is not going to end well for you guys, is it? Well, what have we learned? We have learned, make sure that you have a separator for your final hatch here. We have learned, make sure, make sure to put some sort of actual command capability on both vessels, because apparently the hitchhiker can is insufficient for that. That's just room and board, I suppose. So, valuable lessons we might be able to get something out of. Oh, there we go. I'm glad that this isn't actually heating up any part of our vessel right now, because we would explode. Let's go ahead and do the chutes. Hopefully that will help us some. Hopefully we're not too heavy with all this extra equipment on that the parachutes rip right off. That would be embarrassing. And, you know, fatal. We're getting close to the 1,000 meter mark here. Our guides are looking very worried down here in the corner. Hopefully the chutes fully open here very soon. We've got a lot of downward velocity to shave off here. We have any chance of surviving this? Whoa! Oh, hey! Everything else broke off when the chutes opened. That's the best possible scenario we could have come up with here. There we go. All that stuff just splashed down somewhere in the water. Wow, the nighttime sky is really cool here on Kerbal. You get a great view because there are zero lights on the surface of this planet. Because there's zero anything on the surface of this planet for the most part. But yeah, check that out. Very cool. Look at the whatever galaxy Kerbal is in. That's the band there of the galaxy. We got like some other galaxies off in the distance, it looks like. Oh, look at that one. That one looks super close. I mean, in astronomical terms. So, I really like what they've done with this. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't know if this part here is new in 0.21, or if I've just never, splashed down at night before to notice. These mountains are more detailed now than they were. It's actually giving my computer a little bit of problem trying to keep up with the frame rate that I like. I think probably because I'm recording. I think if I weren't running my recording software at the same time, that the game would be performing just fine. Alright, 30 meters to go. 20. 10. And successful soft landing in the water. Fantastic. Some, we can open this now. But, yeah, that's pretty good flight, all in all. I mean, we had our moments of panic. We did some fairly unorthodox things, like burning real hard during descent in the atmosphere to try and get over to this body of water. But all things considered, this flight went pretty well. We have some random space junk now that we're going to have to deal with at some point, or I'd like to try to deal with at some point. And we have a question of how do we set things up that we can dock properly in orbit, flip things around and dock and undock, because we're going to want that for our moon mission. But on the whole, I'm pretty happy with this, and I'll hopefully get some suggestions from you guys and do some looking online myself to resolve the problems we ran into, and maybe next time we will successfully have a docking in orbit, and then from there we can move on to a moon landing. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.